Sing the Taylor Swift song you most relate to.
I think we all know the answer to this. Maybe we got lost in translation. Maybe I asked for too much, or maybe this thing was a masterpiece. To tore it all up, running scared. I was there, I remember it all too well. And you call me up again just to break me like a promise. So casually cruel in the name of being honest. I'm a crumpled up piece of paper lying here. 'Cause I remember it all too well.
Sing the Demilovato song you most relate to.
It's probably what's best for you. I only want the best for you. And if I'm not the best, then you're stuck. Try to sabotage and die. Ended up with wounds to bind. Like you pouring salt in my cups. And I just ran out of band-aids. I don't even know where to start. 'Cause you can bandage the damage. You never really can fix a heart. Oh no, no, no. You never really can fix my heart.
Sing a song that makes you feel confident about your sexuality.
Don't need permission, made my decision to test my limits. 'Cause it's my business, God is my witness. Don't wanna finish all that you got. Skin to skin, oh my God. Don't you stop, girl. Something about you makes me feel like a dangerous woman. Something about you makes me wanna do things that I should done. Something about you. All girls wanna be like that. Bad girls and the needle like that. You know how I'm feeling inside. Something about you.
What first got you into music?
Well, I've been singing since I was 2, ever since I learned how to sing, and it's all I've ever wanted to do. But what got me into songwriting was actually listening to Taylor Swift for the first time when I was 11. And I thought, if she can write her stories, if she can write about her love life and become a hit, then so can I. So I started writing songs obsessively about everyone and everything, and they were pretty bad. Like, they sucked, but they got better in time, and now they're ready to be shared with the world.
Who inspired to make music?
Taylor Allison Swift.
How would you describe the music that you typically create?
It's an eclectic mix of genres, but it's very confessional songwriting.
What is your creative process like?
I just sit down and write. I let myself feel what I normally don't let myself feel, and I let it all out on my phone or on my laptop, and that's how I write songs.
Who would you most like to collaborate with?
Nicki Minaj.
If you could go open a show for any artist, who would it be?
Rihanna.
What is one message you would give to your fans?
I'm a very fucked up person. Don't idolize me, please. Let's grow together.
What is the most useless talent you have?
I'm really good at striptease.
Do you sing in the shower? What songs?
I love to sing in the shower. I like to belt out ballads in the shower. I take my phone in with me and I play music and I scream the words.
What would you be doing right now if it wasn't for your music career?
Wasting away. Kidding. I'd just be a normal high school student.
How do you feel the internet has impacted the music business?
It's easier for artists to have control over the career, to release, to distribute, to promote, and I like that.
Which famous musicians do you admire?
I admire so many people: Taylor Swift, Demilovato, Olivia Rodrigo, Beyonce, Rihanna, so many people.
What is the best advice you have been given?
From my mom, she said, "You may not succeed on your first try, but you will still try, and if you fail, then you will try again."
If you could change anything about the industry, what would it be?
It would be more artist friendly. Most artists don't own their masters, don't own their music, and I think that's really fucked up. I would make it more like geared towards the artist than towards the labels.
What's next for you?
Honestly, I hope more music, maybe a web series. I don't know what's in store. Let's see.
How is lockdown treating you?
It's okay. Sometimes when I get anxious and restless, I wish I could go somewhere and I can't. And there's a lot of cool parties going on in Pune that I would love to go to, but I'm scared of COVID.
How would you describe the music that you typically create?
I would describe it as multi-genre confessional.
In terms of the overall composition, what is your favorite song and why?
Power, because it's a ballad and I love ballads, and when I belt it out, I love how I can put all my emotions into it.
What kind of singer would you classify yourself as?
Honestly, I think I'm a mediocre singer.
How have you been able to use social media during these unprecedented times?
Well, I use it to make friends, I use it to build a fan base, I use it to find dates.
So, given these unusual COVID 19 times, what does a typical day look like for you?
Some writing, some binge watching, spending time with my pets.
Did you have a particular artist that inspired you to take the path of a music career?
Taylor, Swift.
What was the role of music in the early years of your life?
Music has always been a driving force in my life, the soundtrack to my emotions, the soundtrack to my dance moves. It's been everything to me since I knew what it was.
What, are you from a musical or artistic family?
Yes. My dad and sister are pretty good writers, and my mom sings.
Who inspired you to be a part of the music industry?
Taylor Swift.
What was the first instrument which you learned to play?
The piano, but I'm not very good because I'm dyscalculic and I can't read music.
Tell me what your first music teacher was like. What lessons did you learn from them that you still use today?
My first music teacher said that it would be really hard for me to become a singer. But I'm a singer now, so who's winning, bitch?
Have you ever participated in any music competitions? Did you win any prizes?
I have participated in a singing competition, but I did not win anything because, well, at that point I wasn't that good.
What accomplishments do you see yourself achieving in the next 5 to 10 years?
I'll have my own app, my own web series, my own feminist journalism website, and I'll have more albums released, maybe go on a tour. So much.
Do you have any hobbies or interests outside of music?
Yes, I'm a writer.
Who would you most like to collaborate with?
Nicki Minaj or Beyonce.
What is your opinion about 90s music?
I love 90s music, especially 90s pop and R&B. It is literally what I listen to all the time.
Is there any music style which you don't like?
Metal.
What is the saddest song you have ever heard?
It's either Concrete Angel by Martina McBride or For the Love of a Dollar by Demi Lovato.